4 is 5, 23rd, or your total number adds up to 5. Those are, if the total number adds up to 5, it's called a life path. If you're born on a certain day, that's the day number you're born on. So again, this is all confusing to people. I understand that. But here's the whole point. If you guys want examples of this, people who are born on the 5th, 14th, 23rd are the most attractive people in the world. Go on Facebook, put in those dates, and you'll see it with yourself. It's very simple. See, that's the thing about numerology. I always wondered why some people were rich. Now I understand why. They're born on the 28th or they're 8th. I always want to understand why some people were actually, really funny. Well, people born on the 3rd, 12th, 21st, or 30th are the funny ones. Chris Rock, Roseanne Barr. When you look at things from an everyday perspective and you start looking at it through these lenses of understanding how numerology and astrology works, you start looking at the world in a completely different way. Let me just say a few things. Michael Jordan, born 2/17/1963, 11 life path, mentored Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, born 8/23/1978, mentored Kyrie Irving. Kyrie, born 3/23/1992, 11-11-11. Here's the point.
And it couldn't be that they all had really great natural.
They're all great athletes and they're all 11s. The point is, people with certain numbers gravitate towards each other. Now, let's talk about you. What's your day, my friend? What's your birthday?
My birthday?
Yeah.
April 2nd, 1968.
April 2nd, 1968. 421938 adds up to 33 and 0.
68, not
38.
Don't age me to 30 years.
You're basically a 3 life path in numerology. What's your birthday?
October 5th, 1977.
Okay, so you're basically a 3 life path in numerology. Look at this. The 2 people who are running the podcast, 3 is the number of communication. Communication starts with C. C is the 3rd letter. Voila!
Why is 3 the number for communication?
Because why couldn't I just be born on the 3rd?
Because it coincides with the word C. I'm sure there are other languages that don't use C. Why couldn't I just be born on the 3rd, dude? Like, you just add up all these numbers, and it's just like, it's crazy to me. Like, first off, Kyrie Irving falls very short of Michael Jordan. He shouldn't even be using the same fucking sentence as him. Okay? Kyrie Irving believes he
probably has the best handles
he does,
in NBA history.
Absolutely,
okay?
Absolutely. But Kyrie Irving also believes the Earth is flat. The dude has he has some serious problems.
You know what? At least Kyrie Irving isn't vaccinated like 6-7 billion people on this planet. And now that we're talking about that, let's just say this: I am not vaccinated, sir. Are you vaccinated?
I am not vaccinated,
sir. Are you vaccinated?
I'm a U.S. military officer. Yeah.
Okay, so you actually were forced to get vaccinated.
That wasn't forced, but I'm a retired officer, and as soon as they told us,
I see. So you actually trusted the government, and you got the vaccine, correct?
I trusted the government to build an airplane that I fought in 2 wars over. So yeah, I mean,
okay. I trusted the government to get on a commercial airplane too. So here's the point: you trusted the government to take the vaccine, and now most people understand that vaccine was a lie.
I don't think most people understand that. I think some people. I think
wait. We're both 30 life paths. I didn't take it; he did. So how does that?
You probably have more sense than him. But here's the whole point.
That must be what it is.
Here's the whole point.
There we go. Thank you for the more sense, bro. Thank you for the more sense.
The fact that you took the vaccine is a major hit on your credibility. The fact that you trusted the government and you took the vax is a major. And I understand you're a successful person.
Okay, there you go.
I understand you made a lot of money.
Yes.
I understand that a lot of people look up to you.
Okay.
And that's all fine and dandy. But when it came to the biggest,
but somehow in spite of all that, I took the vaccine.
When it came to the biggest psyop in world history, you failed, brother, and that's just a fact.
Okay, I mean that's your opinion. I don't think so. I don't agree at all.
We'll find out in about a decade.
I found like after I did it. By the way, I'm not pro or against the vaccine. I got a good one here. But my whole thing, I'm very much against the idea of firing people because they didn't take the vaccine. But the idea, like after I took the vaccine, I started an 8-figure company. I'm dating the hottest woman I've ever seen in my life, and I have a new bench press max.
How do you feel?
Those are great. You feeling good? Those are absolutely great. But the fact of the matter is, we'll see how you're doing in about 7 years. After you took the vaccine.
9-figure company. That's what we're going to be at. That's what
when your heart explodes.
When my heart explodes. I took the vaccine immediately. I needed to vote for Joe Biden, and scales grew on my neck.
I have a question.
They're the aliens. Okay, the Illuminati's calling.
Serious question. This is good.
I really hope you take that stuff seriously.
There's a super chat.
And if I were you, I'd be looking into holistic medicine to try to actually get rid of that. But that's up to you.
I'm not going to. Thanks.
Okay, here's the deal. Rusty Fuel, thanks for this super chat. This is great. The premise is wrong because the calendar many times over the last 7,000 years has shifted.
Outstanding. I love the fact that
how does that gel? And then the other thing is, I'm sure there are other cultures that, like for instance, the Jewish culture, the Chinese culture, they track our years in much different ways than we do. So that's number one. So how accurate can it possibly be if we've actually shifted? Dates and
who asked that question?
Rusty Fuel.
Very, very smart man, Rusty. Let me explain how we know, and let me explain it to the best of my ability.